Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetsreview.com and today we are making this video for Moto G again. Moto G has been a great phone till now as far as the overall queries which we have got from different consumers. Moto G seems to be one of the best phone out there as far as hardware is concerned, and again we will comment more once we do the full review. We will be doing the full review of this phone in this week only, and stay tuned for that. In that case, till that time actually comes, as far as the full review is concerned, you can always ask us any questions you have related to Moto G, because I have experienced the Moto G and I really like that device. So in terms of the overall things which we have got about Moto G, we have got large number of questions for Moto G, and we have selected one of the most, some of the most common questions which have got around Moto G and which are most relevant. So we are going to answer some questions around Moto G as far as how the product is and how you can actually compare that product with the another devices. I have actually done a hands-on. I have used that device for 1 day approximately, although I could not do the full review at that time within that day, but I know the inside out of the device, so I can say something about the device at least. So we will start with some of the questions which we have selected from the user queries, and the first question is that who will handle the after sales support for Moto G. So I have all the questions listed over here, and this is the Flipkart page, basically the flipkart.com/Motorola, where you can actually go and buy Moto G. So the first question which we have got is who will handle the after sales support for Moto G. So as we all know that Moto G has been bought by Lenovo as of now, but again for Moto G at least, Motorola has been bought by Lenovo, but Moto G at least is something for which Lenovo will not handle the support as of now. They might handle it in future, but as of now there will be no support handled by Lenovo for that particular phone. So the after sales support, Motorola has actually provided different service center, approximately 4 to 5 service center in every city, which can actually take your Moto G in case you have any problem with the device, and they can fix it, and they have a turnaround time of around 3 to 4 days, and they promise to fix the bug if there is any in your phone. And in case you have a hardware problem or anything which is something more than a bug, then you can always get it replaced with the 30 days warranty which you get from Flipkart. So in case you have bought that product from Flipkart, you can always get that replaced. So this is how the after sales support is going to be handled, and again we are not sure how this after sales support will come out to be in terms of the overall numbers which have been selling. So there are a large number of Moto G which have been sold already in India, so there will be too many phones for the support, and some of them will definitely need the support. So we will give more comments on the after sales supports, how it is actually handled and how is the overall experience later on. So let's move to the second question. The second question is comparing the Moto G with Nexus 5 or comparing the Moto G with the Indian domestic phones like Micromax Canvas A117, or we can talk about Nokia Lumia 525, or even Samsung Galaxy Grand Quattro. So all these devices are kind of different, so I will talk about them one by one. So first, if we compare the phone with Micromax Canvas Magnus A117, so I would like to say that the Moto G is going to be a much better choice as compared to Micromax Canvas A117. I have got some of the feedbacks and queries from the consumers who have been using Micromax Canvas A117, and they have experienced different kind of problems with the device. So in that case, you might experience different kind of problem with A117. The overall build quality of that device is pretty okay, but again the after sales support is definitely going to be better with Moto G, at least which I can say, and they do have the after sales support in place. So I would suggest you to go for Moto G if you are comparing with Micromax Canvas A117. And the second device which comes in direct comparison with this phone is the HTC Desire 501. So this is a very close competitor to Moto G. Again, the HTC Desire 501 is available for a price of 15 to 16,000 rupees, which is again not that high in terms of the difference if we take a look compared with Moto G. So the 16 GB version of Moto G comes for around 14,000 rupees, whereas the HTC Desire 501 is coming for approximately 15 to 16,000 rupees. So there is a 2,000 rupees price difference, but you get NFC on the HTC Desire 501, and on Moto G I'm not sure whether it has NFC, but again in terms of the overall hardware configuration, both of these phones are good enough. You will also get good after sales support for both Moto G as well as for HTC Desire 501. 501. Again, in terms of the overall display, I would say the display is slightly better on HTC on Moto G basically, as compared to the HTC Desire 501. In terms of hardware configuration, again the HTC Desire 501 is slightly lagging behind in terms of the processor. When it comes to other specifications are nearly the same. But one thing which is not so good about HTC Desire 501 in comparison with the Moto G is getting the latest version of Android, that is Android 4.4. Preloaded, or which will actually come onto this device, not preloaded. As of now, it comes with Android 4.3 as of now in the market. So Android 4.4 will be pushed out to the device when it comes to the Indian users who are using Moto G within a few days. Approximately 3 to 4 days you will get that update on the device. So you will get latest version of Android. When it comes to HTC Desire 501, it is actually running the older version of HTC Sense UI, which is definitely much older as compared to the latest version, which is HTC Sense 5. So this is how the difference is going to be, but both of these phones are fairly good. But again, I would like to say that the value for money is going to be Moto G as compared to HTC Desire 501. Now when we compare this device with the Nokia Lumia 525, Nokia Lumia 525 is a very good device. It comes for a price of around 10,000 rupees. Again, both of these phones are running on two different operating systems. One of them is running on Android, the other one is running on Windows Phone. Both of these phones are fairly good. And again, there is a price difference in between these two, approximately 2 to 3,000 rupees, comparing different version of storage. I would like to say that both of these phones are value for money. Both the Moto G as well as the Nokia Lumia 525 are value for money devices. Again, it is your own preference which one you would like to buy. If you are actually going for Android, you can always select Moto G. If you want a Windows phone, you can always go for Nokia Lumia 525, which is again better because it has got 1 GB of RAM compared to the 520 Nokia Lumia 520, which was having only 512 MB RAM. So again, both the Moto G and the Nokia Lumia 525 are fairly good option. You can opt for any one of them as per the price which suits you. Now if we talk about the other phone which comes in this category direct in competition with Moto G from Samsung, it is the Samsung Galaxy Grand Quattro, for which we are getting more number of queries, I would say, for the comparison with the Moto G. So I would like to say the Samsung Galaxy Grand Quattro is a good device. It's a slightly larger in terms of the display size, I would say, as compared to Moto G. But again, in terms of the overall specifications and day-to-day usage, as per the feedback which we have got for that device, it is a kind of a slow device because it is again running a custom layer of Android or a custom UI on top of Android, which is the Samsung TouchWiz UI. The overall experience from that device in day-to-day usage is not that good. Again, it is going to get slow over time because of the kind of animation, the kind of UI Samsung actually loads over Android. And again, you will get a much snappy, much faster experience on the Moto G as compared to the Samsung Galaxy Grand Quattro. Again, in this case as well, I would like to say that Moto G is going to be a better value for money device as compared to Samsung Galaxy Grand Quattro for the price which you are going to buy these two phones. Now if we talk about the other questions, the box contents of Moto G. So the box contents of Moto G, especially in India, because it is actually coming at a very cheap price of around 12,500 or 14,000 rupees for the 8 GB and 16 GB. It is not going to give you a very good accessories. You will get charger inside the package, you will get the user manual, and you will get the headphones. So these are the things which you will get within the package. You will not get the data cable within the package, or the micro USB data cable will not be there inside the package. That is something which we have heard. And again, we are expecting our own version of Moto G which I have ordered. So hopefully I will get it soon. So we will confirm that later on. Now talking about other questions, how to buy it from Flipkart if it don't deliver into your area. So there are cases when we have got queries from different consumers who say that Flipkart is actually not delivering in their city or in their specific area. So how do they buy that phone? Will this phone, basically the Moto G, will come to the retail market as well? So as of now, the answer to this question is no. As per Moto G, the answers which we have got from Motorola people for Moto G is not going to be available with the retail stores as of now. It is not going to be available in the offline stores which we see in the market, the shops and retail stores, but it is going to be sold exclusively with Flipkart. Again, you can always pre-book it with different other stores like Snapdeal and others who might deliver to your area. and in case they do, you can always buy it from Snapdeal and other stores as well, which you can easily find how to actually get them delivered. And you can actually pre-book the Moto G. They are actually outsourcing their units either from Flipkart or from somewhere else, you might know. And again, we don't know where they are actually sourcing the units from, but Moto G, as per Motorola, is being sold exclusively through Flipkart. However, it is actually available through the other e-commerce portals as well, including Snapdeal. So you can buy it from Snapdeal. In case Snapdeal also doesn't deliver into your area, then you can always buy this phone from the grey market as well, because this phone is already available in the grey market. And again, you might not get the warranty on the Moto G which you have bought from the grey market. And this is another question which I got, so let's discuss about this. One of our reader they actually asked us that whether the Moto G which had been bought from the grey market earlier, before the Moto G launch in India, will they get the support or not. And we asked the same question from the Motorola people, and they said they will get the support. But I'm not sure about, as of now, if you go and buy a unit from grey market, whether you will get the support or not. I'm not going to comment on that, because even I'm not confirmed, and they also are not willing to comment on this, that whether you buy a phone, but whether you buy a Moto G from the grey market, you will get the support or not. They did not commented on this particular question when we asked them. So you might get the support and you might not get the support. That is a different question altogether. And in case you have experienced something like this, where you have actually approached the Motorola guys for the support for Moto G and you haven't got it, please let us know. Maybe we can do something about it and help you out in that case. Now, if we talk about the Moto G availability and when to book, as of now, the Moto G is available in two versions, the 18GB model and the 16GB model. And if we take a look as of now on Flipkart, the 12GB model, the 8GB model is already available for a price of 12,499, and the 16GB version is actually on the reserve now. So 16GB model is actually completely sold out as of now, but they are taking booking for that. So you can always book your 16GB model in case you want the 16GB model of Moto G. And as far as the availability is concerned, Motorola has already sold a lot of Moto G in India, and they plan to sell more Moto G. So they are getting more units imported very soon. So within a matter of a week, you will get Moto G 16GB version as well on Flipkart as far as the stocks are concerned. So you can buy it after a week, you will get it, and we will post about it as well so that you will get to know. So you can always buy the 8GB version in case you are interested in 8GB. However, on the 8GB version of Moto G, you will only get 5GB of internal storage, whereas on the 16GB model, where you will get around 12 to 13GB of storage. And again, this device does not have a micro SD memory card. This device does not have an option of removing the battery. So in that case, the overall storage, I would say, talking about the storage specifically, if you go for the 16GB model, that will be a best scenario, because 16GB model, you will get approximately 12 to 13GB, which is going to be sufficient as compared to the 5GB storage which you will get on Moto G 8GB model. And as far as the USB or OTG support is concerned, OTG is supported on both the 8GB as well as on the 16GB model of Moto G. So you can connect a USB flash drive in case you don't have storage space on your phone on the Moto G and you plan to watch a movie when you are on the go. You can always do that by side loading that movie on a pen drive, and then you can buy an OTG cable outside in the market. It comes for a very cheap price of around 12 to 30, like 30 to 40 rupees approximately, and you can buy that cable. Once you have that cable with you, you can actually connect the flash drive with your Moto G, and then you can watch the movie from a flash drive onto your device. So in that case, you don't have to actually transfer that movie or a video which you want to watch to Moto G storage. So limited storage will not be a problem on Moto G, even on the 8GB version, because it has OTG support, which is going to help you a lot. So these are all the questions which we had got from different users and different readers on our blog, on our YouTube channel. So we just tried to answer all these questions. Do let me know if you have any other specific questions related to Moto G. I would love to help you. I would love to answer you as per my capabilities. So that's all from us as of now. Thanks for watching this video. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.